Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, Software Engineer K, and today we've got some pretty big news. We have had the update with regards to the new Ron English drop, and we also have an estimated time frame on when that's going to drop. So I just wanted to cover that with you guys, along with what we can expect, and then just a little bit of analysis into kind of what kind of market that will bring in and the potential value slash resale value as well. And I did also want to touch a little bit on why the markets have been, again, not really following the exact trend that I was expecting. And at the same time, I did want to touch on the actual price analysis for today as well for OMI. And just a quick little bit on an idea that I had, because Trevor from Ecomi, he really loves, community ideas. A lot of these ideas, he will present to the rest of the team and they can be implemented. So that's why I always say, share your ideas with Trevor or anyone from the team, because they are really, really responsive with the community. So firstly, we have the update with regards to Ron English. So we had the Rabbit Grin, which was the Chrome one that David Yu announced quite recently, but obviously that's going to be not that accessible to everyone. There's only been 100 mints of those, 100 physicals and 100 digitals. So they have a more accessible version coming out, and that is going to be coming out very, very soon. So if we just have a look at what Ron English has said.
Hey guys, it's me, Ron English, and I'm here to tell you about a new release. The famous Serial Killers will be coming out on VeVe very soon, so please stay tuned.
Okay, so you've heard it yourself. We will be getting the Serial Killer. So what exactly is that? And coming out soon. So we have had a lot of people who think soon in VeVe terms means forever. But someone did ask, when will this happen? Will this be next week? And David Yu says he thinks it's on the 10th, and the 10th, by my estimates, is next week Thursday, which is the drop day. So I think it makes sense that they've announced this on the Instagram beforehand, and then they'll announce it officially on their Medium articles. And I think it's pretty cool that they are getting a more accessible drop for people as well, because there are people who are fans of Ron English, but they're not extremely well, financially well off. So this is just going to be a nice way for everyone to kind of get involved in it. And to be honest, the ones that they are releasing that are more accessible to everyone are the ones that I prefer. So I think that these are going to be the ones that we're getting. So initially they come in this kind of blind box style, even though it's not really blind boxes. It's like they come in their own serial boxes, and within there are the figures, and we have in total 12 characters. So I think what they could do is similar to what they did with Cryptkins and release, all of them, but make them very, very low gem value. But at the same time, a kind of moderate number of editions for each. And those ones I prefer, just because the gem value is so low that they're easily accessible for everyone. And in terms of a percent increase, I tend to see that the ones with loads of different versions with a low gem value and low additions, they tend to have the best percent increase. And we've seen that with, the Unicornos, Mermaid Cornos. We saw that with the Cryptkins as well. So I'm hoping that they drop all 12 of these. The ones that I'm looking forward to are the Tony the Tiger one, and the Fruit Loop Bird. Those are my two favorite ones. So I'm looking forward to those. It'd be pretty cool to see Tony the Tiger as an ultra rare. But yeah, that's what I think we're going to be getting. Alternatively, we might only get some of these, but we'll see. I think David Yu hinted that we will get Tony the Tiger as one of them. Someone asked him about the Tiger, and he said, yes, Tiger. Where was it? It was somewhere up here somewhere. But yeah, do have a look at the Instagram page. You probably have to find more cool stuff on here. I haven't had a look through every comment. But again, the price, we have had some kind of indication at what value these could hold. So in terms of the Nifty Gateway NFTs that I did on the same series, Serial Killers, the Fruit Loop Bird, we know that there were 50 editions sold at $1,000 each. Those sold out pretty much immediately because there was 50 editions, but over 1,343 people tried to buy it. So there was high demand. So again, the resale value would be there. For the Tony the Tiger one, $1,000, 50 editions. Nearly 1,200 people tried to purchase this. So that kind of just goes to show that these people, these Ron English fans, they will be migrating over to VeVe to get involved in the Ron English drop as well. And if they're willing to pay $1,000 for a Ron English share, I'm pretty sure they'll be willing to pay, the slightly. I don't think VeVe is going to charge that much, but they will be willing to pay, the markdown price on VeVe for it, and that's good. We're just going to get more people involved in the VeVe platform, and they may like other of the brands on there, and they'll get involved in those as well. So I think that is some pretty cool stuff. Now, with regards to the markets, in about 24 hours, we have had Elon Musk literally go from, with his heartbreak Bitcoin meme, and now he has changed his profile picture to the Bitcoin laser eye anime girl. So that just goes to show, just how volatile these markets can be because of one person tweeting, which shouldn't really be the case. He tweeted Canada, USA, Mexico. If you just read the first letter of each, it'll make sense. And then this one is obvious, come rocket, and that's gone up by like 120% in the past 24 hours, and that's not really that's not really beneficial for the long-term growth of the project. It's just literally hype. And OMI, yes, anyone who's a big influence could tweet about OMI, and then there'll be a huge pump and then a dump. But that's not what I care about. I care about the project growing organically, because when it does come to market volatility and just volatility in general, is going to be better protected. And I've seen this in other projects that I've been involved in, Neo, XRP, all of these ones. I mean, all of these projects had initial volatility back when they were being manipulated, but nowadays, they tend to be fairly stable. And on that point, I did also want to just touch on ideas. So I did share this idea quite recently. So having kind of themed event days in VeVe, because we know geolocation is something that they will implement later on. If you could have kind of event days where there's quests, so you can visit places in the physical world in order to collect master collector points, and they can be themed around a brand, for example. So the idea I had is Batman needs help collecting clues to track down the Joker, so you visit locations in the physical world, so it kind of gets you to go out there and go to these locations, you collect these clues, and then at the end you get a reward which may be master collector points. And that's just one idea. It's pretty good to share these ideas, because the team will look at these and potentially implement them as well. And what I did also want to touch on is, so the price today, if we just zoom into this chart here, so we were forming a wedge and we were touching this trend line multiple times, and then we broke below it, and that just kind of coincided with all of the general market sentiment right now. The market is down. I think Elon Musk is trying to prop it up, but his I mean, it is what it is. But we did break below, but on the hourly chart we can see that we did rebound, and I think we will come back to this trend line again. I don't see us hanging below it for very long, because again, we had the same pattern yesterday as well. We broke below and then we broke back above it, and then we continued following. So I think this is just one of those moments where meme coins are spiking again, because of Elon Musk and whoever. So some people have sold, and they will buy back in. I don't see us leaving this trend line, just because we have been at a pretty low bottom quite recently. We've just been hanging around here. I mean, the lowest we got to was back during that day when we had the China FUD and everything. So I would say what's probably going to happen is we will break back above this trend line. We will follow. We'll hit this point of intersection, and we're going to trade sideways like we did here. And we're just going to continue trading sideways until OMI, announces 100% confirmed a new exchange or some good news. So yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to go through with you guys today. Thanks so much for watching. Please do like and subscribe to support the content, and I'll keep you guys updated with anything else I find out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.